I think you try to mentally prepare yourself, obviously, for tournament play, and you know that it's just going to come down to this. And, every game, you watch TV every day, and you see all the games on right now, and they're all coming down to the wire. And I think that's the greatest thing about this time of the year. And, like I said last night, we just feel blessed to be here. And, I talked to our guys at the beginning of the tournament, and you just don't take it for granted about having this opportunity. And I think right now we're just trying to make the most of it. And I think more than anything, they just really want to get back to playing the way they know they're capable of playing, and I think we're doing that right now. We've done it for 2 days, and we've got to go try to do it again tomorrow.
Let's go and open up for questions. And again, please state your name and affiliation before your question for Coach Hooten or any of our student athletes.
Coach, Gabe Myers with the Houstonian. Talk about Galbraith's energy. He really seemed to set the tone for you tonight from the start.
He did, and he's a very talented player. He has a high motor, and when he's very active on the glass, it just creates a lot of different things for everyone on the floor and himself offensively. And we've been preaching that to him all year long, and, he's slowly been figuring that out and taking that in because we're really good as a team. When, really, to be honest, we've always said that he and Torrey are kind of the X factors. When those two guys play good, we usually win, and they've both played well for 2 nights. But CG's got a lot of energy, and when he brings it, he's a tough player.
Dakari, JP McBride from the Huntsville Item. Talk a little bit about the physicality of the game. They have some big guys down in the post, and you guys were able to go right at them and finish it off.
Mm-hmm. We knew it was going to be a physical game because going into it, the past 2 games, we haven't really played our best, and they've been a little more physical than us. But our big guys down low, they did a tremendous job. The big guy in the first half, he got, easy buckets off of, loose balls and stuff, but we pretty much locked him down in the second half. Defense wins games, and we just had to be more physical, and we came to play, and that's what we did.
Jamal, Gabe Myers with the Houstonian. Back-to-back games, you've made, arguably the play of the game last night with the charge, tonight with the steal. What allows you to be in position to constantly make those kind of plays?
Really, it's just crunch time. We don't want to go home. We want to continue to win. So it's been 2 close games, back-to-back days, and, you got to make plays in order to advance. So that's what I tried to do for my team.
Brant, just wanted to just Jamal, take us through that play.
The last play?
Yeah, just steal at the top.
I think it was number 3. He's a shooter, so I wanted to get all into him, don't give him any space. And he kind of put the ball above his head a little bit, so I just kind of hit it just to see if I would get it, and he lost it, so I just went and got it, and he fouled me, and that was it.
Brendan Williams, Southland.org. Corey, talk about the fact that you're able to find yourself into an offensive groove again after struggling for so long.
It's a good feeling. My teammates always had confidence in me, my coaches as well. Being in the slump, as a shooter, the only way you can get out of it is if you keep shooting, have confidence in yourself. My teammates, even the people on the bench, they stay in my ear, and that's my biggest motivation right there. So, with me being able to find that groove and seeing that it helps the team even more, that means a lot.
So let's follow up on that, having Dakari back into an offensive rhythm again.
I told him last night I was glad he decided to join us again. I'd been missing him for a long time. Dakari's he's a veteran. He's been in this thing. As you remember last year, he made a layup with 1 second left to beat Nicholls State. You go to war with guys and you have confidence in guys, and he hasn't probably had the year he's wanted, but maybe that means there's going to be a terrific ending for him, and not just him, but our team. And I think that's the thing I've been the proudest of is he's just hung in there, and he's kept fighting. And a guy like this guy next to me that believes in him and keeps feeding him the ball, because he knows he's going to make it when it matters. And I think that's what he's doing here. And he's just taking good shots right now. He's not really pressing. I think as a shooter and a scorer, when you struggle at times, I think you start to press. And he's probably pressed a little bit. I've probably pressed a little bit. But right now he's not. He's not pressing. He's just taking whatever they're giving him. And it's, and again, John's really creating a lot of wide open shots for him. So he's in a good groove right now. I think, I think he'll continue that. I'm proud of him right now because he got 6 rebounds tonight. I'm not really worried about all the shots. I like those too, but I'm proud of the 6 rebounds that he got tonight.
John gave Myers to Houstonian. Last night you really took on the role of kind of a closer or finisher for the team, and tonight you were really the table setter throughout the game. How do you manage, which role you're going to play?
I just try to stay aggressive, and if somebody's on, just keep feeding them. If I get lanes, attack, and I just want to make the right decisions in the right place throughout the game. And when it's like the last 4 minutes, I know I want the ball in my hand, so I would have that mindset.
Good time for a couple more questions. Go right ahead.
Coach, talk a little bit about New Orleans. You guys played them early in the conference schedule and were able to beat them on the road. So you guys know you're capable of playing with them.
Yes, I mean, we were right in that, in that stretch where we won 8 games in a row. I think that was our second game in that stretch, and it was a really tough road trip for our team. We had to go there, and then 48 hours, or less, we had to play at Natchitoches. And I don't know that part of the world real well. I thought they were 30 minutes apart. And then we got over there, and they go, oh, you got another 4-hour drive. So, man, that was a great trip for our team, though, because we won both of those games. We played well, and we played really good defensively against New Orleans. It's going to take that. I mean, they're the conference champion and number 1 seed. So we're going to have to play well. We're going to have to play like we did tonight defensively. They're very big. They're athletic. They're well coached. And I expect it to be a knockdown, drag-out.
Coach, that play by Jamal was about as heads up as you can get.
I said this last night. I mean, I think when you have a high-character person who's always ready, you have to remember last year, Jamal started at the point for 30 games, and then, that's not his natural position, but we had some injuries. And then we went out and got, in my opinion, the best point guard in our conference, sitting here to my right. And so Jamal's role changed. And that's the thing I appreciate and respect so much about Jamal is how, he's played everything this year from the 1 to the 4. And some nights he's even gotten in there and played center. And he's just a high-character guy. I mean, he's got a 3.4 GPA, and, he's just, he's the kind of person you want to date your daughter. I mean, he's a great kid, and, he's made 2 plays back-to-back nights. He took a charge last night, and then the night he got the steal. And, and he has struggled at times in his career from the free throw line, but he just stepped up there tonight and made those 2 like it wasn't anything. Neither one of them hit a rim. So I have confidence in him. I'm going to stick him in the game at the end because I know he's going to do something good. He's a really good player.